Will Henry is out for the Baltimore Ravens. Hayden Hurst is out, one of the high draft picks they drafted. Marcus Candy, questionable. Jeremy Grant, questionable. And Kenneth Dixon is doubtful for tomorrow. Cody Corey, questionable for the Cincinnati Bengals. Carlos Dunlap, questionable. And Preston Brown is questionable for tomorrow's game. Points average this season, once again, they put up 47. That's Baltimore. And then Cincinnati put up 34. Points allowed, they gave up 3. That's Baltimore. And then Cincinnati gave up 23 on this past year. So be ready for that. We'll get to the aftermath of them after Thursday, coming back Friday. But I do expect the Cincinnati Bengals to win this game by 7 points to try to put themselves in position this year to be back in the AFC in the mix of the playoffs. Last segment, not going to hold you long. I never hold y'all too long on the midweek report. Saints, Falcons, Chargers, Lions. All was disappointments this past weekend when it came down to expectations. Now, maybe some more than others. I would put the Lions and the Saints at the top of the board. Actually, if you ask me, if I had to put it in order, I would put Falcons, Chargers, Lions, Saints. And I'll be 4 through 1. So the number 14 will be the Falcons. Well, you know what? I'm going to go back up. Chargers, Falcons, Lions, Saints. The reason why I put the Falcons now at 3 because they struggled offensively against Philadelphia last Thursday night. Wasn't too good of a sign for the Atlanta Falcons. So let's talk about the Chargers. I have had high expectations for them the minute they traded Alex Smith out. The minute that John Elway did not get a quarterback that he needs to win in that division, and also when they start trading Khalil Mack in Oakland and really don't have too much over there, there was no doubt in my mind, like, okay, you play Kansas City, you really don't know too much what Pat Mahomes going to do for you in a full game. What you think could happen? Well, proved me the hell wrong. Chargers lose by 10 points. I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, well, they about to show us something, set the tone now to let us know, like, this is what it is. We about to go out and we about to ball. We want this division. Kansas City, y'all let go of our Pro Bowl quarterback to put in a second-year guy. We want the division. Let's go out and beat Kansas City at home. We handle our business. We're going to be in a good spot. Well, I was wrong. I was definitely wrong. So now I want to see if the Chargers are going to shake back this weekend. I don't have who in front of me. We'll talk about a little bit more about them later on in the show on Friday. I want to see if they're going to shake back a little bit. They're going to do something different, put themselves back in the win column, and still prove they can win this division. That's still my champs of the AFC West. I don't see nobody else really coming in. But unless Kansas City get hot, I don't think the Chargers can do it. But there's so much talent on that side of the ball. A game like last week gonna count for something down the line, I feel. We gonna go back to week 1, but like damn, they lost that game. Like I said, I talked about the Falcons. They struggle offensively on the Steve Sarkisian. I want to see what they're gonna do this week against the Carolina Panthers. But the problem is, Deion Jones and Neal and I think it's Kerry O'Neal. I know Neal is safety is out. Jones is on IR. Neal is out for the season. Got a lot of injuries to overcome on defense. Those are some of the hearts and pieces of the Atlanta Falcons defensively on that side of the ball. I don't know if they can overcome that. I don't know. I guess Cam Newton, who they just put up 16 points this past weekend, typical Cam Newton performance. I mean, they're not going to be explosive and put up a lot of points, but their defense is going to put them in a good position in the game. So we're going to pay attention to Atlanta when they take on their division rival, the Carolina Panthers, this weekend. The Lions, I put the Lions at 2. They play the 49ers this weekend. Both teams coming off of kind of a disappointing start. People didn't expect San Francisco to win, but I think I expected them to do better than what they did. They only lost by 8, but there was a lot of turnovers in that game. The Lions, I want to see what the Lions are going to do after they gave that performance. They had a pick 6 against Sam Darnold, and from there they just kind of depleted and like deflate gate to a degree. Had no answers. So I want to see how they're going to turn around on this Sunday as well. What they going to do different. Matt Patricia, he got a lot to do. And I think the biggest thing is wrong with this team. They don't have a run game to help Matthew Stafford. They talk a lot about how Drew Brees don't have a defense to help him. But Matthew Stafford do not have a true run game. He got Kerryon Johnson from Auburn, who's really a power back. And to me, that's what you need in their system, because I think they need somebody with a great attitude to run the football inside and outside the tackles. And as a bell horse who could ring people bells when he run. You got to be prepared to tackle that man. I think they got the right piece, but now you got to start looking up front. And I said this when I talked about our divisions. The Lions are one of the teams that always find themselves in the mix. And they find themselves in tight games as well. That's not something that you want to sell at home against a rookie quarterback. In hindsight, the Saints play the Browns. Now, I told y'all, you don't want to fall in this trap when Cleveland's trying to find their first win. Emotions going to be high. I think from every guy that's going to be on that sideline this weekend, emotions going to be high because they know they should never lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this past weekend. And it's all because they had 2 fumbles on the offensive end, and defense didn't stop a soul. I mean, which more you want me to say? So it's going to be interesting. But the team I expect to really show, I think the Chargers are going to win this weekend. I don't think Atlanta going to win. I think Atlanta is in a bad spot right now. Losing them key players on the defensive side of the ball. I want to say New Orleans is going to win, but we just got to wait and see. I could tell you, I might come out in the second half and give you a quick segment and just tell you what's going on and what they not doing offensively and defensively. And we could break it down from there. I might actually have to do that. And then, I don't know. But on that note, guys, I'm not going to hold y'all. I know this ain't the best put together show. I feel like I rambled too much. But, hey, I'm sorry. Hey, we still trying to get better with this bad boy. I'm telling you that. Listen, just word of the wise. Hey, there's been some videos going around I saw the last couple of days of men. There was a man, I guess he was a pimp, and he beat the hell out this woman. And I told y'all this before, fellas, any woman that walks this earth, that God has let her breathe this air, is a queen. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, Japanese, red, blue, green, purple, gray, yellow. Any woman that God allowed to walk this earth is a queen. And you got to put that mindset in the woman, to all of my guys that got children now. You got to put that mindset in your daughters at an early age. When she's first get born, don't you let no man put their hands on you. Don't you do it. Because you know you worth something. You got something, and I know I'm not trying to talk about sex, but the woman got a gift inside of her that's golden. And I think we take for granted for that sometimes because she's able to produce life. It's bigger than just how we see it on social media, just having sex with each other. She has a gift to produce life in this world. And we should take care of our queens because she's bringing in our children. So guys, I just want this to be known. Take care of our women. Treat our women like queens. Young, old, middle-aged, it don't even matter. Every woman in this world is a queen. All right? We'll be back Friday. Talk about this LSU and the Auburn game a little bit more in detail. Talk about the Saints. I really need to find out what's going on with basketball coming up soon. That's about to come around the corner. Also, soon we're going to get into we might look at the MLB standards right now because the playoffs is coming up real soon. who's at the top, who's in the wild card for both divisions. So we'll be back on Friday. Get y'all ready for the weekend. Y'all be blessed. Shout out to my homeboy maturing quietly. Shout out to my producer Shaq, who never gave me no beats in a little minute. So I'm about to get on him on that one. Y'all be blessed, man. Take care. Peace.